Hi, Eureka students. This is Mrs. Reichart, one of your school counselors, here to teach you about the 11th tool from our Toolbox program. So after this tool, we just have one left. And the amazing thing is that you have learned 10 tools prior to this week's that'll help you dealing with all of life's challenges. So today I want to teach you about the patience tool. Now, I kind of gave you a little preview to this tool a couple weeks ago when I talked about this tool's hand gesture, because it's really similar to the apology and forgiveness hand gesture. So the tagline for the patience tool is, I am strong enough to wait. And that's because sometimes it does take a little bit of strength to be able to wait patiently without whining or kind of making a fuss about it. Sometimes we need to take some deep breaths, use some positive self-talk, and remind ourselves, I can wait. I'm strong enough to do that. The hand gesture for this tool is to clasp both your hands together and then rub them up and down. Remember I talked about this a couple weeks ago? So this is reminding us that we are strong enough to wait. We are strong enough to be patient. The icon is it's a little bit tricky. A lot of people haven't seen this. This is called a wood plane. And what it does is you use it along wood and it shaves it down to make it really smooth. The thing is, if you use a wood plane too quickly, it can kind of make marks in the wood and scar it. So when you use a wood plane in carpentry, you have to make sure you're really patient when you're rubbing the wood with it. So that is why it is the icon for the patience tool. So remember, our hand gesture is clasping two hands together and rubbing them. And our tagline is, I am strong enough to wait. And this tool can be used in all different places of your life. If you're playing sports right now, like baseball or lacrosse, or maybe soccer, gymnastics, dance, whatever you do, there are definitely times where you need to be patient and wait your turn. Also, sometimes patience doesn't mean waiting your turn. Maybe patience is waiting for someone to do something. So perhaps you have a player on your team that isn't the best at batting or fielding grounders or doing a cartwheel, and maybe it makes you feel a little frustrated. Sometimes you need to be patient with people and give them the time it takes to learn new skills. Maybe they don't learn as quickly as you or someone else does, and that's okay because we all learn things at different rates. This goes the same at school as well. Maybe you have someone in your class that needs a little bit extra help, and it makes you feel a little bit impatient because you want to move along. You have to remember to be strong enough to be patient and realize that some people take a little bit longer than others to learn a new skill or master a new concept. That's okay because we all learn things on our own timeline. So patience could be waiting for someone else to do something, like learning a new skill. Patience can be waiting in line for something and waiting your turn. So there's a lot of different areas in your life that you can use this tool, but I really, really hope you find it helpful. As always, your homework for this week is to teach the patience tool to somebody at home. A great way to teach someone this patience tool is simply by doing it. Maybe you asked your mom and dad to do something for you and they're taking too long. Maybe you have a younger sibling or a cousin that is taking a while to do something and you're waiting your turn. You can simply use your hand gesture. And they might say, what are you doing? You can say, I'm using the patience tool. I'm strong enough to wait my turn. I'm strong enough to wait for you to do something. And I'm doing it without whining or kind of making a fuss about it. That's a great way to teach somebody else this tool. So I hope you find that this tool is very valuable for you and that it really helps you learn and practice to be patient. Have a great day. Bye.